but not long ones. Okay, they're going to be short, but very effective. Okay, so there's this guy. His name is the Chuck. Right, I'm reading his comment, and he's like, "What's wrong with you people?" He says AMC is dead. Then he says DJ T had its moment. It's finished. Okay, so let's talk about those two things. Okay, the Chuck. Okay, friggin' guys, it sounds like a friggin' chipmunk. The Chuck. Friggin' Alvin and the chipmunks over here. Guy's IQ is probably the size of the nut that the friggin' chipmunks they store for friggin' winter to eat. Um, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to be Albert Einstein. Listen to me to figure this out. You don't have to be Sigmund friggin' Freud. Okay, it drives me crazy that I have to keep repeating this, but you know what I feel like? I feel like the only way I'm going to get this done is literally I have to repeat the same message like a trillion times. Like I literally have to just keep saying it over and over and friggin' over again until it just happens. That's it. And if that's what I have to do, well, so be it. I'll do it. Someone's got to do it. Okay. Listen to me. The Hard Rock Cafe started off as a place where I don't know if you remember when it first started, the Hard Rock, okay? I used to go there a lot. I'm talking about just when it first came out, it literally was just a cafe. That's all it was. It was just a place to go. You have a burger, a beer. You're listening to like some great rock and roll music, like I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. There you go, Kiss. I'm just joking around, but you listen to some rock and roll music, and you order a beer. You get yourself a freaking nice juicy burger. You look around at the rock and roll memorabilia. Time for a shave. Actually, I've let it go a lot bigger than this. This is actually not bad. You should see some of my videos where I look like friggin' like Santa Claus without Grizzly Adams, but we'll save that for another video. So the point I'm trying to make, I don't know if you were a part of AMC. If not, um, AMC has a lot to do, okay, with movies. You probably heard of the movie company, right? So what does that mean? It has a lot to do with Hollywood, right? It has a lot to do with stars, right? Okay, AMC. Okay, you know what that makes it? A perfect candidate for a casino. That's what it makes it. A perfect effing candidate because it's synonymous. It's synonymous with Hollywood, entertainment, stars, just like Hard Rock. Just like the Hard Rock Cafe was synonymous with rock and roll memorabilia, right? And guess what? Someone who was an executive at the Hard Rock Cafe said, I think we should enter the casino business. That's what they said. I think that we should enter because they bought the friggin' Taj Mahal location, the former Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City. They bought the Mirage in Vegas. Now they are a hotel casino giant. And once again, it started from what? A small cafe. A small little cafe where you get a burger and a friggin' beer listening to rock and roll music. AMC is the largest effing movie corporation in the effing world. This isn't small. This is big time. They're the biggest in the world. I can't believe that nobody like just even thought about this concept. It just it friggin' boggles my mind. It boggles my mind that no one, an executive, Adam Aaron, the board of directors, like no one said, movie theaters are obsolete. Like I can't believe like they're sitting down like having like a board meeting, right? I just can't believe that this topic never came up. Like, well, what's happening with the company right now? What's happening with the company? We have way too much debt. We're not making enough money to cover all the expenses. We're always friggin' in debt. We can never friggin' we can never turn a profit here. Okay. So you know what that means? It means that the current business that they're in, ready, is failing. Ding 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 ding. Like that's it. And no matter what they try to do, it's not going to change that. It's not the guy could friggin' put popcorn in every single supermarket. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make an effing difference. You need a cash effing cow. That's what you need. When you're in a situation that AMC is in, okay, you need a cash cow. This is what I'm trying to make everybody understand. Let me read some comments. What's up, Ron? I'm not done with you yet with XRP though, but we'll leave that alone for now. God bless, Lou May, rest in peace. Um, the regulator. You talk about the same nonsense over and over. Well, because sometimes the regulator things bear repeating. Listen to me. I'm a believer that if you say something enough times, eventually it's like the law of physics. It just that's it. It's like eventually it's gonna happen. That's why I repeat it. XRP Majestic Casino. But the regulator, there's a reason why I'm saying this. I don't think you understand. I don't like to lose. Okay. I don't think you get this. I like to win. Okay. I'm used to winning. People don't realize this, but I've been a winner my whole life. People laugh at me. They're like, they have this impression of me like I'm some kind of a loser. I'm a millionaire. I'm a freaking millionaire. People people have this impression of me. I've accomplished more in my life than okay. If the regulator is telling the truth that he's really worth over 100 million, he's accomplished more than me. All right, I'm man enough to admit it. I don't have $100 million. He claims he has 100 million. So, but anyway, Apefather, I'm about to pound 10 rolls of sushi in honor of AMC. Hey, go for it, man. I was just at the Japanese restaurant. I just had a whole bunch of spicy tuna. I know that's not the real deal sushi, but I love it. In terms of net worth, I have over 2 million. Okay. I think what you're misunderstanding is do I have it like liquid in terms of cash? No. Okay. I could get it actually if I wanted to, but then I would have to break promises I made to the wife. All right. Vladimir, once again, did you just see my video where I went out to eat? I don't know if you saw it. I gave Candy $100 tip. Vladimir, I would like to see you do this. Okay, listen to me. I would like to see you that you always break my chops. Okay, I would like just one night. Listen, Vladimir, just one single night. Spend $320 on food. I'll tell you, and if you don't believe me, I gave $20 to the chef. Okay, the bill was 200, so there's 220, and I gave Candy 100. I spent tonight three. This is just on food. This is just on food. This is not my house. This is not my bills. This is nothing. This is fun coupons. Vladimir, I'll tell you what. Since I'm a loser, right? Can we all let's all analyze this? Okay. Vladimir is saying I'm a loser. Okay. I'm broke. I'm a loser. Okay. So I'll tell you what, Vladimir. Tomorrow, this is what I want you to do. Go to a hibachi steakhouse. Just go to any place. You have to spend $300. Actually, I'm sorry, 320. You have to spend $320 and show it, prove it. You have to prove that you did that. And don't give me all this bullshit. Well, I don't want to spend. No, because you're abusing me. You're abusing me that what I do it means I'm broke. Okay. So in theory, that means it's easy for you, correct? Being I'm the loser, I'm broke, then it's very simple for you to go out and spend $320 on a Japanese dinner. And if you can't do it, shut the F up. Very simple, Vladimir. If you cannot do that, you're broke. Okay? You're broke. Not me, mother effer, because I do it every night. I do it every night. Vladimir, you can't do it one night. Do it. Do it. You talk all this garbage. Walk the walk. Walk the walk that you talk. But he won't do it. He won't do it. Instead, he'll just say, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. He'll just keep that's repetitious. Regulator. You want to hear what's repetitious? Okay. Vladimir Putin is repetitious. Guy says I'm broke. I'm spending $300 a day on entertainment and food. Says I'm broke. This guy says the same things over and over and over again. Can't go on a vacation. I'm broke. Guys, I explained the vacation thing. We're going to go. I just have to wait a little longer. I want my wife, okay, to fully recover. I mean, these people are psychos. My wife just had freaking brain surgery. I don't think they understand this. Major, major surgery my wife had. Brain surgery. These lunatics are talking about a vacation. She lives in a doctor's appointments. They're crazy, these people. You know what I would like to see happen? Vladimir, if you ever had to go through it, I don't wish this on you. I don't wish this on you. But if someone in your family had stage 4 cancer, the only reason why I would wish it upon you, I'll tell you why. Okay. God forgive me. Because if this was an important person like your wife, like the mother of your children, I would press you every day. You know what I would say? I would say, Vladimir, you can't go on a vacation. What's the matter with you? This is what I would say to you. You can't go on a vacation, Vladimir. Why can't you go on a vacation? And you know what your response will be to me? You friggin' low life, you would say to me, piece of human trash. My wife has stage 4 cancer, Apefather. She just had brain surgery, Apefather. You're asking for me to go to Bahamas. You're a sick, twisted Norman Bates psycho. That's what you would say to me, Vladimir. No, but Daniel, I'm just trying to make it's insane, isn't it? Isn't it insane what these comments that these lunatics have? These are the same lunatics, like friggin' Detective Pikachu, who post things on X saying my home address, burn my house down. They post pictures of my friggin' mother. They're like, take care of her. There's a cash reward. Psychos, these. And then these are the same people who say, hey, father, why aren't you transparent anymore? Hey, father, why aren't you transparent anymore? Well, look, let's see. With a little amount that I am transparent, I got to deal with lunatics every day who know my home address, right? Lunatics every day that said DoorDash to my house, scared my mother at midnight. Lunatics every day that constantly remind me how much money I'm down on AMC. And then these lunatics want me to be transparent. They're like, Pete, show me everything. Show me everything, April. Anyway, whatever. All right. So let's get back to do I think AMC will go bankrupt? Yes, I do believe it. Understand it's just my opinion. Look, we're gonna talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Understand that everything I say to you is not financial advice. You understand that, right, Daniel? Everything I am saying is for entertainment purposes only. It is not to be interpreted as financial advice. I'm an entertainer, and that's it. For entertainment purposes only, it's based on my opinion. So let's start with Tony De Niro. I was talking about this on my last live stream. Tony De Niro made a very bold statement. This was before the 1 for 10 reverse stock split. He said, you mother effers don't under. He didn't really say mother effers, but I just add that in because it sounds good. You mother effers don't understand the way market capitalization works. It is physically impossible. This is what he said, Tony De Niro. After AMC does a 1 for 10 reverse stock split, that you will see the price of AMC below $10 a share. That's what he said. He says it's impossible. Can't happen, won't happen, never will happen. Okay, well, we actually went under $3 a share. So that's so much for Tony De Niro's opinion. So much for that. Now he'll probably deny it, of course, but I heard him say it on his live stream. And I commented, by the way. He didn't answer me. I commented. Okay. Now, let me read some of these comments. I lost more money on AMC. I mean, listen, you know how much money I'm down raw on AMC. We're all feeling the pinch. But this is the thing. A lot of people now are saying, Apefather, I think it hit rock bottom. I'm reading the comments. Apefather, I want to load the boat. What do you think? I can't tell you to buy the stock. You know that because that would be giving you financial advice. I can't tell you to buy AMC. I can't tell you to do that. Okay. Um, Here's what I can tell you. It's a possibility it could go a lot lower. Why? The company can't get out of debt. The company is staying alive on dilution. They're staying alive on the blood of retail, on our money, on our shares. That's how this friggin' Adam Enron is making ends meet. He's making ends meet, not because he's a great, brilliant friggin' CEO, not because of capitalism, in terms of making money and doing well. It's crazy how he's surviving. He's surviving off us. That's it. Look, you all have the right to your opinions. I understand that. I would love AMC to squeeze. I would go crazy. Believe me, I would go crazy Prince style. Okay, but I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. The hedge funds played this perfectly. Okay, and some people believe. Okay, this is what. So I'm not saying to you that this is a fact. I'm just saying to you this is an opinion. If AMC ultimately goes bankrupt, if there are a ton of synthetics in AMC, you understand they all disappear, right? They go bye bye because they're all promissory notes. So they could have a friggin' avalanche, listen to me, of fake shares. They could have an avalanche of fake shares. They all disappear. Like friggin' David, Copperfield, the friggin' magician who made the Statue of Liberty disappear. They all disappear. Okay. So why would they close their positions? Like at this point, put yourself in a position of the hedge funds. Stock is at all-time lows. Okay. Company can't get out of debt. Company is surviving on the blood of retail. These are all bad qualities. Okay. So what's the solution? Right? Isn't that the big question? AMC Las Vegas Casino. Cash cow. That's what friggin' Adam Aaron should be talking about right now. He shouldn't be talking about popcorn. He shouldn't be talking about popcorn. He should be capitalizing on the one thing that AMC has going for it, which is a brand. It is a worldwide powerhouse. That's what he needs to focus on. Not doing it. He's not doing it. And many times people say to me, Apefather, you're a psycho. I'm a psycho. We helped Adam Aaron, okay, have over $2 billion in default. Who remembers that in 2021? Because of us, because of the AMC apes, that friggin' Stunad had over $2 billion. He could have friggin' did this project already. He could have already did an AMC Las Vegas Casino on our friggin' money. Okay, but he's not going to do it, right? Okay. So this is the thing that people don't understand. And I'm going to try to go through this slowly because this friggin' psycho, Vladimir Putin, thinks that I'm doing something illegal. Keep saying it. I keep reading his comments. He goes, what you're doing is illegal. Okay. Having an idea is not illegal. You all understand that, right? If you woke up one day and the light bulb went off in your head and you had an idea, whatever, I want to open up a restaurant. I want to open up a hotel. I want to open up a casino. That's not illegal. Okay. So now let's talk about the things that would make it illegal. I just want to educate Vladimir Putin. If I would say to you, I'm offering shares. You understand? I'm offering equity. I'm offering an ownership position in my casino. You send me the cash right now, and then I'm going to give you a percentage of ownership in my casino project. That's illegal because you have to be registered with the SEC. You can't pitch an investment to anybody. There's ways you could do it through crowdfunding, but again, it has to be registered with the SEC. So do you all notice that I don't ask anybody for an investment? That never comes up. Never one single time have I said I'm looking for an investment. I am not looking for an investment from nobody. Okay, so does that clear up that? Are we clear with that? Okay, I am not asking anyone to invest any money. Are we clear? I just want to know because Vladimir Putin, Vladimir, super chats, listen to me, are tips you dumb, low IQ, Mama Luke. Okay. Super chats are tips. I'm not telling people if you give me a super chat of $1, I am going to give you an ownership position. I'm not saying that. Okay. I'm going to give you a percentage of ownership in my casino if you give me a super chat. No, those words never came out of my mouth. I explained to people over and over and over again that super chats are for tip purposes because you find me entertaining. That's it. You find me entertaining. I'm giving you content that puts a smile on your face, that makes you laugh, and you decide you want to give me a super chat. It's a tip. It's a tip for entertainment purposes only. Vladimir, that's not illegal. Okay, so I'll give you another example of something that would be illegal. Okay, if I would say something like this, okay, let's say by some miracle, just hear me out for a second. Let's say by some miracle, I actually came up with the credit, the financing to actually buy a casino in Las Vegas, and let's just say call it AMC, whatever the case may be. Now, let's say I would say something like this. Thank you, Ron. Now, see, look, Ron just gave me $1 super chat. Do you see that? What's up, Tesla? Thank you, Ron. Ron V just gave me $1 super chat. You know why? Because he understands it's a tip. He understands it's a tip for entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Ron. I love you, brother. All right. So, what's up, Tesla? I read all your comments, brother. Believe me. Okay. You want to hear the XRP song? It's been a long time since I had money. It used to make me feel so good, but I put it all in XRP. In 10 years, my wallet will feel good. Again, God bless you, Rod. I wish you nothing but the best of success. God bless you and God bless your family. Obviously, I'm not saying financial advice. Is that project getting a haircut? Oh, the lesbian versus Wall Street, yeah. All right, so getting back. Okay, listen to me. If I was trying to do market manipulation, because that's what Vladimir Putin says, I would say something like this. This would be illegal. Let's assume I had the credit, I had the money, and I was actually able to, let's just imagine, we're saying pretend. I was actually able to acquire a Las Vegas casino. I renovated it. I put big neon lights, AMC casino. Now, let's say I said this. I make a live stream. Guess what, mother effers? Apefather just bought the AMC Las Vegas casino. It's time to buy AMC because of this. This is going to cause so much sizzle. This is going to cause so much excitement. You need to buy AMC right effing now because that's market manipulation. That's illegal. And I would never do that. I would never do that. I've actually was very clear what my intentions are. I said that down the line, after I get established, tell me I haven't said this, Vladimir. I will probably give my ape brothers an opportunity and my ape sisters an opportunity to get involved in the Apefather brand, assuming it's in the casino industry, right? So that might just mean I go public. That's it. I go public. Okay. And I give my fellow ape brothers and my fellow ape sisters a chance to get involved in the Apefather brand. Once again, Vladimir, if that happened, it's not illegal. It's not illegal to have an idea. It's not illegal to finance it using your own money. It's not illegal, okay, to go public if you feel you have a company that will have the interest of the public. None of these things are illegal, so stop saying it's illegal. Okay, can you explain to me how it's illegal, Vladimir? Vladimir, Marine Mike. Is this the real Marine Mike? I never know anymore. I never know anymore who's real, who's made up, who's fake. I love you, Tesla. God bless you, brother. Is this the real Marine Mike? Because if it is, a couple of things I like to tell you. But let me just finish my point. So, why will the AMC casino make AMC great again? I'm going to explain it to all of you. AMC is synonymous with entertainment, with Hollywood, with stars. Remember the Nicole Kidman commercial? Who remembers that commercial? That Adam Aaron spent $25 million on. Who remembers that? The Nicole Kidman commercial. AMC is synonymous with Hollywood. It's synonymous with stars. Look at the AMC movie theater in Times Square in New York City. Tell me when you look at that, it doesn't look like an F in Las Vegas casino. It does. And if it worked for Hard Rock, it would work for AMC. AMC needs, don't you understand? It needs excitement. It needs sizzle. It needs something that's going to be a cash effing cow. The problem is our leadership sucks balls. Adam Aaron sucks. That's it. There's nothing nice to say about that guy. He's a friggin' terrible, terrible CEO, in my opinion, who only cares about himself and his obligation, people he's in debt to or AMC's in debt to. You know, he doesn't give shit about retail. He doesn't give a shit that we're down, friggin', in some cases, over 90% of all of our money. In some cases, even higher. He doesn't give a shit. So, with that said, we can't depend on him. This is what I'm trying to make you understand. That so if this is really Mike the Marine, I'm going to tell you some things that you may not like. Okay? Mike, you're too dependent on people. Okay? No, listen to me. Yeah. Mike, I respected what you did. If this is really Mike the Marine, I don't know if this is really him. I respected what you did with the protest. Because I had a protest. Listen, your protest was a big success compared to mine. I had one person show up. You had like 75. Plus, you were on Charles Payne. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. You made a great effort. Here's where you went wrong. You want me to tell you? From one ape to another. Remember that time when you were trying to reach out to Gary Gensler and you're like, Gary Gensler, I want you to know that we are here right now. We're standing in front of the SEC, Occupy SEC. You're depending on people, listen to me, brother, who don't give a shit about us. Don't you understand this? They don't care about us. Gary Gensler, he'll take your picture, he'll wipe his ass with it. Your face will be his toilet paper. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about retail. Adam Aaron doesn't give a shit about us. Okay. So the first thing all of us have to do is actually come to that acceptance. We have to come to that acceptance that it is time to stop depending on Adam friggin' Enron, on the AMC board of directors, and on friggin' Gary Gensler. We got to stop depending on these people. So now the next question is, well, who should we depend on, right? Ourselves. Ding, 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 ding. That's who we need to depend on. There was at one point 10 million effing apes in AMC at its peak. At its peak. Where the FUCK are these mother effers? I need them to come to my live stream. I need all of them to come to my live stream. Now you might say, for what? Right? Okay. Because if enough people came to my live stream, and if enough people really just listened to me, just was an audience, I'm not asking for any money. Do you understand that? I would be able to make it happen. It's all about the law of numbers. Don't you understand that? It's all about the law of numbers. If enough people are talking about something, it causes a chain reaction. It causes a domino effect. And then before you know it, there really becomes an AMC Las Vegas casino. Now, you might say, what happens if Adam Aaron doesn't give you the go-ahead, right? What happens if the AMC board of directors don't give you the go-ahead? Now, Ron V, what's the acronym? I mean, he wants to include XRP in this, but what's the acronym? AMC. Apefather, Majestic Casino. See, what I'm doing is called the best of two worlds. Let me explain to you what the best of two worlds is. Using that AMC, you see what I'm trying to say? But it possibly will have no affiliation with the movie company. So this way, if that's the case, and a lawyer tells me I'm okay, because think about it. When you trademark a name, who understands trademarks? Who understands the way trademarks work? Like, I'll give you an example. I was walking down the street and I saw Reliable Air Conditionings. It's a truck that was passing by. Reliable Air Conditionings. Do you know how many companies are called Reliable? Do you know how many companies in various industries? Reliable Foods, Reliable Copy Machines, Canon, Reliable Hair Salon, whatever, Reliable friggin' penis enlargement, whatever the case may be. Okay, Reliable ED friggin' pills. I'm just making a joke. Do you know how many companies have the name Reliable? A ton. So does that mean if somebody has a trademark, let's say in friggin' a hair salon, Reliable Hair Salon, they have a trademark called Reliable Hair Salon trademark. Someone can now say, I'm going to open up a friggin' hot dog stand, call it Reliable Hot Dogs. So in other words, it has no affiliation with the hair salon. Why can't you do the same thing with AMC? Why can't I open up AMC Casino, right? And it has nothing to do with movies. There's absolutely no connection. A lawyer might tell me you could do it, of which if that's the case, I don't need Adam Aron. And if that's the case, I don't need the AMC board of directors. Cabiche! What's up, Merchantville Ferry? Look, I really wish this was Mike the Marine. I really wish this was the real guy. Because if it was, you had a lot of good ideas, brother. You had a lot of good ideas. And I know deep down in your heart, you want all of us to win just like me. I know that's what you want. You want all of us to win. But brother, you're not going to win with all this protesting bullshit. Even Lou, okay, may he rest in peace. Lou was against protesting. Mike the Marine, do you know this? Lou was against protesting. Lou said that you're a bunch of hippies. Remember he said that? Who remembers that? Lou says it's not going to amount to anything. It's not going to accomplish anything. So this whole awareness shit that Mike the Marine was involved with, he wanted to do awareness, remember? He wanted to do all these events. At the end of the day, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. And I think you should know that by now, okay? So what is going to work? We need excitement. We need sizzle. We need something that, see, you want to know why I never wanted to go on Charles Payne like you did, Mike the Marine? Mike the Marine, Charles Payne made you look like a friggin' fool, okay? No offense. He abused you, man. Because you know why? Because he made a great point. He goes, Citadel made $16 billion. Retail lost $350 billion in 2022. Retail lost $350 billion. Citadel made $16 billion. So Charles Payne asked you, how are you going to beat this mother effer? How are you going to beat Ken Griffin? When he's sitting down on his leather chair with his feet up, smoking a friggin' Cuban cigar, drinking Johnny Walker Blue. I'm just, saying allegedly. I don't know if you're drinking, but I'm just making a point. How are you going to beat somebody like that? That's why the protesting, the awareness, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And that's all I hear YouTubers talking about. It drives me effing crazy. Every YouTuber talks about the same things. Remember Frankie Muhammad, Donahue George? Corruption. Every video is about corruption. Every video is how Adam Aaron screwed us, dilution, blah, blah, effing, blah. And then you have the other side of the coin, New York Angelo, Niet! Who everything with New York Angelo is good cop, bad cop. He's like, who remembers Finance News? New York Angelo is like Finance News. One video, AMC is on the verge of squeezing, right? Next video, AMC is on the verge of bankruptcy. And he just keeps doing it over and over and over and over again. And Donahue George, over and over and over again, talks about corruption, corruption, corruption. Then that friggin' doofus says that Robinhood, who saw that video? Robinhood is amazing. The best platform, he said. It's the best platform for options. I got a secret meeting with Vlad. Who remembers this? Donahue George, the king of making corruption videos, actually praises Robinhood. Can you believe that this guy is not in a straitjacket? In my opinion, this guy needs to be in Bellevue, Donahue George. How do you make every single video corruption, and then praise Robinhood? The mortal enemy, in my opinion, right? Anyway, let me read some of this here. So what was it about, Mike? What was it about? What was it like? Look, I understand. We just talked about awareness. Okay, we talked about awareness. But you have to try to understand, you're trying to, in a way, listen to me, you're trying to bite the hand that feeds you. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to, look, you see the hand? You're trying to bite the hand that feeds you. And I'm going to explain to you. Adam Aaron is the CEO of AMC. So technically, he's the guy. Unfortunately, he's in charge. He's the guy that kind of has our fate in his hands. He's the guy who has our fate in his hands. If he does a good job, AMC will go up, right? If he does a bad job, AMC will go down, right? Okay. So the whole awareness thing is basically to do what? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get Adam Aaron to do a better job? Like, I'm just trying to understand, are you just trying to reach people who have absolutely no power and can't stop the corruption? They can't stop it because that's Gary Gensler's job, right? So I'm just trying, like, what is the point? Like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to reach people who already know that the friggin' stock market is corrupt. They're not going to do nothing about it. They can't do nothing about it. They don't have the power to do anything about it. So it's either that's what you're trying to accomplish, or you're trying to bite the hand that feeds you. Either way, it's pointless and it won't amount to nothing. Why is the AMC casino idea brilliant? Don't you understand? Listen to me. We lost $350 billion. I really want to have, I wish I could have like a debate with Mike. We should have a debate on this. I would be willing to debate any AMC YouTuber on this issue, on why my idea is the winning idea versus making video after video on corruption, 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 awareness, 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 wasted time, wasted time, wasted time. Okay? Why is my idea the way to go? Don't you understand? We're not dealing anymore with Adam Aaron, Mike. Mike the Marine, are you listening to me? We're not dealing with Adam Aaron with an AMC casino. As I told you, the acronym could be Apefather, Majestic Casino. Have absolutely nothing to do with AMC. We're not dealing with Gary Gensler anymore. That's it. You're dealing now with a whole different agency. You're dealing with the Casino Control Commission. You're not dealing with the SEC. You know, unless, of course, you become a stock. If you go public, that's different. Then you're dealing with the SEC. But if you're not a public company, you're a private company, you're not dealing with Gary Gensler anymore. You're not dealing with Ken Griffin anymore with payment for order, flow platforms like Robinhood, like Webull. So did you see just merely by entering the casino industry, you just cut off all the corruption? I don't know if you realize this. Okay, just by entering the casino industry, There's virtually no more. Where's the corruption? It went bye-bye. There's no more Adam Aaron. There's no more AMC board of directors. There's no more Gary Gensler. There's no more Citadel. Ding, 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 ding. Don't you understand that? Don't you understand that? It's like I'm the only person. I think I'm the only person in the entire AMC movement that understands this. You're missing what the point is. I just can't. So I got to do short. I got to do short live streams. You're constantly talking about something. Retail. You know how many times I heard this? Retail is the reason why AMC went up. Retail pumped AMC. Okay. But Mike, didn't we have a movement? Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't we have a movement? I hold for you, you hold for me, right? Who remembers that? Who remembers that? Who remembers hold with diamond bowls of steel? Correct? Okay. A lot of my ape brothers and ape sisters I talk to tell me they never sold. This is what they tell me. They say, Apefather, we still own the float. According to Adam Aaron, retail still owns the float, Mike. According to Adam Aaron, right? Retail still owns the majority of the float. I mean, I'm not talking, listen, forget about the Fugazi shares. Forget about the synthetics. According to Adam Aaron, retail still owns the majority of the float, correct? So then why is the stock going down so much? If nobody is selling, if apes still have diamond bowls of steel, how do you explain AMC continuously goes down? No, but I'm asking you a question, Mike. If you're not selling, right? If I'm not selling, if nobody is selling, right? All the strong apes are holding. How do you explain the price keeps going down? Corruption, correct? Okay. So this is now getting back to my point. Synthetic shares, right? So now this is getting back to my point. Who controls all that shit? Who controls all of that? Hedge funds, SEC wearing blinders, Adam Aaron possibly working with hedge funds. Again, I'll say it's all alleged. I'll say it's all alleged. But are you starting to see what my point is? By relying on the stock, AMC, you now got to deal with the 1% that rules the stock market with an iron fist. You are forced to deal with the corruption. But by leaving that industry, this is what I'm trying to make all of you understand, and I just don't think I can reach all of you. By leaving that industry, there is no more corruption. There is no more corruption. There's no more Adam Aaron. There's no more AMC board of directors. There's no more Gary Gensler. There's no more Citadel. I mean, it just amazes me I'm the only person who understands this. Look, it just seems like I'm going to have to be the Lone Ranger here. I'm going to have to do all of this myself. It's a sin. It's a sin because you know why it's a sin? In 2022, retail lost 350 billion effing dollars. And I like to use this analogy over and over again. I say this like every live stream. You want to know why I say it? Because this is people, once again, that put their faith in other people to do the right thing. Retail put their faith. I mean, think about it. When you invest in the stock market, first of all, you're starting off, you're putting your faith in the platform that you use, right? So whether you're using Robinhood, whether you're using Webull, whether you're using TD Ameritrade, whatever the case may be, E-Trade, Fidelity, just to name a few. Okay, Charles Schwab, whatever the case may be. You're putting your faith in that platform. We all know that we can't do that, correct? Right? I would think at this point, right, that you can't trust anybody, even Fidelity. Okay, you can't trust anybody. I say it's all alleged, but if you did your homework, you know what I'm talking about, right? So you can't put your faith in the platforms. Then you got the dark pools, right? We all know what the dark pools are, right? Okay. Friggin', they can keep the buy orders, Citadel, right? Up to like what? Months before they process the order. The dark pools was supposed to be for institutional buys, huge buys. It wasn't supposed to be for a small buy, like a friggin' retail investor buying 100 shares. But that's what happens with the dark pools. Look, all I'm trying to make all of you understand is this. The key to success is that we should all start a new movement. We should start a new V for Victory movement, which is tell the stock market to go F themselves. All of them. Tell the corruption, go F yourself. Remember Lou, go F your mother? Go F yourselves. And get involved in an industry where we don't have to deal with Adam Aaron. We don't have to deal with the AMC board of directors. We don't have to deal with Citadel. We don't have to deal with payment for order flow platforms. We don't have to deal with Gary Gensler. That's what I'm saying. And you know what's crazy? If that $350 billion that was squandered to this, look, zero. In Italian, we say ugats. That $350 billion, God forbid that was invested in casinos. Could you imagine? You take a casino like the Bellagio in Las Vegas, it's probably worth about $3 billion. Okay? $350 billion could have had over 100 casinos. 100 casinos could have been financed. I'm not asking for any money. I'm just trying to make a point. 100 casinos could have been financed. You could have had casinos that could have been in Vegas, Atlantic City, friggin' Dubai, Macau, China, all over the effing world, Europe, everywhere, not just the United States of America. And how much money would 100 casinos be bringing in? Do you know the billions and billions and billions of dollars in revenue? You know, I'll give you just an example. You take Hilton. Hilton is hotels. They're bringing in something like their total, like I believe, market cap or something is like what, 14 billion or something like that. They have like they're a huge, gigantic company. That's just hotels. That's just hotels. Casinos have the opportunity to make friggin' 100 times what one hotel makes. So how much do you think 100 casinos that was acquired for 3.5 billion each? How many casinos? 100 casinos, right? I'm talking about the $350 billion that retail lost. I feel that would be generating hundreds of billions a year. Plus, you got the online casinos. Plus, you got sports betting. Hundreds of billions of dollars would have been coming in, life-changing wealth, generational wealth. That's what we all wanted, right? We all wanted that. That's why we all got involved in AMC. We wanted generational wealth. My brothers and my sisters, we did it in the wrong industry. That's it. We did it in the wrong industry. So what do we do moving forward? Do we continuously deal with the corruption and hope for the best? I'm just going to get this psycho out of here who's pretending to be my son here. Psychos. Psycho lunatics. Anyway, this is why I can't do long live streams, because eventually I deal with lunatics here. Anyway, I'm going to end the live stream right now. All right, I'm going to end it, but I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. You're going to get sick of me. Here's the final point, all right? Then I'll just answer a few questions before I leave. AMC needs a cash cow. AMC needs sizzle. AMC needs a catalyst. AMC needs excitement. I feel the answer to all of those problems is an AMC Las Vegas casino. I am not asking for any solicitation of any investment. What I'm asking for is to start a movement of people who come to my live stream and we talk about it. That's all. I'm not asking for a dollar. Understand something. I don't want one penny. I don't want one penny. I just want to talk about this over and over again until we get to a point where there are millions and millions and millions of people in these live streams. And then the rest you leave to me. Okay? The rest you leave to Apefather. Apefather makes it happen on my own. That's it. Not using your money, using my money. Okay? Look, Mike, I think one day we should just have a debate on this. Okay, I'm willing to debate any AMC YouTuber on whatever they're talking about versus my casino idea. I am willing to debate any AMC YouTuber, seriously, anyone, versus why they're still talking about whatever their narrative is, corruption, awareness. Okay, I am willing to debate anybody, and I will prove that my idea is superior. That's it. Mike, you're not listening to me. We held because we wanted to win. We wanted to, it was tug of war, Mike. It was a tug of war. Whoever let go of the rope lost. That's why we were holding. Okay, we wanted the shorts to give up. We wanted them to close their position. But Mike, what you're just not understanding is that the corruption is too strong, brother. You're just not listening to me. Don't you understand what synthetic shares are, Mike? Mike, they took an avalanche of fake shares, Fugazi shares. Mike, it's like it's like Mount Everest had an avalanche. They dumped all of that shit onto us. And guess what? You know what? I always hate when you mother effers talk about short interest. Oh, I hate that shit, man. I hate it when you talk about that shit. Because, it costs so much money to borrow on AMC. You morons don't understand that synthetic shares cost zero. It's promissory notes. That's it. It's promissory notes. It is no interest. No interest. Okay? And it's supposed to be illegal. Like, look, the naked shorting is supposed to be an illegal act. I've read so many articles on the SEC where they claim that naked shorting, they have no tolerance. Absolutely no tolerance. Okay? But the thing is, Mike the Marine Mike, you just don't get it, man. Mike, we should have a debate on it. Look, we should have a debate. Mike, let me ask you a simple question. All right, here. Let me give you an analogy. A buddy of mine was a major in psychology. Just hear me out. A buddy of mine was a major in psychology. One of the test experiments that he did was with a mouse. Hear me out, okay? So here's the thing. There was a piece of cheese. Just listen to me. There was a piece of cheese behind a door, like the mouse was in a maze. You understand? The mouse was walking all around. The mice smelled the cheese. Look, he smelled the cheese. So what happens is that when he gets to that door in the maze, Mike, okay, the mouse gets electrocuted. You understand? The mouse gets electrocuted. Now, because unfortunately the mouse doesn't have a very high IQ, like a lot of freaking people I know, okay, the mice keeps coming back for that cheese. It's like the mouse can't just understand that it's going to get electrocuted every single time it puts its effing nose on that wall. Every time it touches that wall, that doorway, the mouse gets electrocuted, okay? So this is what Mike the Marine, this is what Mike the Marine just doesn't understand. Mike, we're the mouse, all of us, retail. We are the mouses that keep getting electrocuted by the corruption. So what's the effing solution? Go to a different door where you don't get electrocuted. Cabiche! See, that's all I'm trying to make you understand. All of you, go to a different door. Mike, you just look, you have valid questions, but you're just not understanding something. The corruption is too strong. That's it. We can sit down all day and analyze everything. We could say, let me read Mike's statement. If there were billions of synthetic shares, right? Why did we barely have 37 to 40% of the float actually vote? It's a great point. It's a great point. But Mike, once again, you know, people don't always vote. This is another thing. I read an article one time where whenever they have these friggin' 1 for 10 votes and all that shit, like a stock split or whatever, majority of people don't even vote. So we can sit down and we could go, look, I don't want to argue. It's a pointless conversation. I could give you my feelings, you could give me your feelings. Here's what the point is. The corruption is too strong. Now, why can't we simplify it? Can't we just simplify it? How about we simplify it? Let's just say the corruption is too powerful. It's just too strong. Like Adrian, remember Rocky 4? Remember Rocky 4? She said to Rocky Balboa with Ivan Drago, she says, you can't win. We can't win, man. We can't win. The corruption is too strong. So what is the answer? You go to a different doorway. You go to a different doorway where you don't get electrocuted. And that doorway is the casino industry, the online casino industry, the sports betting industry. That's what I'm suggesting. Now, you might say once again, but Apefather, I don't understand. Are you asking me for an investment? The answer is no. I'm not asking you for an investment. I'm asking you to join a movement, which is an audience. That's it. I'm asking you to join a movement where here's what you do. Here's your part. You watch my videos, you come to my live streams, and you share all of this with all of our AMC Ape brothers and Ape sisters. Then you let me do the rest. And then that's when I'll come up with an idea. I don't know what it is yet. I'll come up. It may not even be a stock. You know what I mean? It may not even be a stock. It could be a private placement. It could be crowdfunding. Let me figure out a way when I'm established, after I'm established, to get all my ape brothers and my ape sisters now in the casino industry. But I have to, sit down with a top-notch securities firm. I have to first make sure everything is registered and regulated, that it's following all the rules and the laws. You know what I mean? Then I'll get everybody involved. But you see, it's kind of like one person has to make it first. You see, like Donald Trump, okay, when he started the Make America Great Again movement, the MAGA movement, okay, he was the first person doing it. He had to make it. You understand? He had to make it. And once he made it, he had a gigantic, congregation. One person's got to make it before a whole bunch of other people can make it. And yes, I want to be that one person. I want to be the guy who's the first retail investor who steps into Las Vegas. I want to be that guy. And I'm not even asking for any money. You might be like, but Apefather, look, if you want to give me a super chat, that's different. A super chat is for entertainment purposes only. It's just a tip. It's a tip. It's not an investment. It's a tip. But besides super chats, you don't want to give super chats? Join the movement. Come to my live streams and let's talk about it. That's all I'm asking. The problem with Bitcoin, Clark Barwick, it's controlled by the BBC, the Billionaires Boys Club. How many times do we see Bitcoin go to all-time highs and then dump? You understand? I don't trust it. I don't trust it because you have no idea when some whale, like I used to make jokes about this, I could picture some whale, okay, in like friggin' China, who's got like an unlimited amount of Bitcoin, right? a tremendous amount of Bitcoin and just decides to pull the plug. Time to unload the shit. Crash. It's like that song by Dave Matthews. Crash down to me, dear. Oh, show your world to me. CJ, I'm moving. Where you going, brother? Clark, just you got to understand something. I just can't get through you people. You just don't understand. Cryptocurrencies is controlled by billionaires. Okay, that's it. You know, you might be up now, but as soon as these mother effers want to take their profits and run, that's all she wrote, mother effer. That's all she wrote. I'll give you an example. Okay, I know I'm going to say this wrong. I can't pronounce this friggin' dog coin. Dogecoin, is that how you say it? I can never say it. I think it's Dogecoin. I can never say that shit right. Okay. Who remembers when Elon Musk was on Saturday Night Live? Who remembers that? Okay. And that friggin' thing almost hit $1. That thing was on fire. Okay. Whoa, 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 I'm on fire. That friggin' Dogecoin, whatever it is, millionaire, turned a couple of 100,000 into almost 4 million. And, you know, his whole thing was he figured it was going to $10. Remember Teddy Zane? He used to call himself the Doge Warrior. I know I'm saying it wrong. I just can't pronounce it. The Dogecoin. Okay. What happened to it afterwards? What happened to it? The thing crashed. It crashed. Okay. Remember when Elon was involved in Bitcoin? That thing was on fire. And then the second he said, you know, it's bad for the environment, the mining, all that shit. He goes, you know what? I'm out. Tesla will not accept Bitcoin and all this shit. Okay. What happened to the price of Bitcoin? Tumbled. It's like that song. Remember Boy George? I tumble for you. I tumble for you. I tumble for you. I tumble for you. Look, wouldn't it be easier if we called the shots? You understand? Wouldn't it be easier if I didn't have to answer to nobody? You didn't have to answer to nobody. There's no corruption. There's no billionaires that have all the influence. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be easier? To me, it is. I don't know. I guess to you, it's not. But to me, that's. I think all of you like to be sheep. You enjoy being sheep. Sheep, you know, sheep get slaughtered, right? Okay. You enjoy being. You enjoy being. Okay, in a position at any time you could get slaughtered. I think you like it. I think you get like friggin' excited over it. You get excited at any time the carpet could be pulled underneath your feet. Okay, and that's how all of you want to live. Not me. No more. No more. I want to be the mother effer in charge. You understand? I want to be the guy running the show. Okay. I don't want to answer to no one. I don't want no one to have my friggin' future in their hands. That's just me. Maybe you're different. Maybe you like Ken Griffin having your future in your hands. You like billionaires who could at any time dump their friggin' Bitcoin, dump their friggin' Ethereum, dump their XRP, and leave you friggin' holding the friggin' bag. Okay, maybe you like that. Maybe that's what turns you on. But Clark, I understand you have to make money other places. I'm not telling you to not make money. I'm trying to tell you that it's just not the long-term solution, brother. It's not the look. You know what I call the money that you guys are making? If you are making money right now, whether it be cryptocurrency, whether it be in the stock market, I call it a band-aid. I call it a band-aid. And no one's telling you not to do it. Hey, I got involved in DJT. No one is telling you not to do it, but it's not the long-term solution. Okay? The long-term solution is to end the corruption. We call the shots. That's the long-term solution, okay? And continue to make money. I'm not telling you to stop making money. Like, it's another thing. I'm not telling you guys to do anything. You have to always do what's best for you. People ask me all the time, Apefather, should I buy XRP? I can't tell you to do that because that would be financial advice. If you want to buy XRP, buy XRP. If you want to buy Shiba, buy Shiba. If you want to buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. I don't give a shit. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just simply telling you the facts. I'm telling you the facts. The facts is cryptocurrency is run by the BBC, the Billionaires Boys Club. And if you're not a part of that circle, remember Gordon Gekko, what he said in the movie Wall Street? You're either inside or you're outside. Clark, make money, brother. Clark, make money. God bless you. God bless you and God bless your family. Make money. It's not the long-term solution. It's not the long-term solution. Remember something. Someone is always the winner. Someone is always the house. You ever see the movie Casino? You know, Sam Rothstein, you know, Robert De Niro? The famous line that he said in that movie, the house always wins. The house always wins. Players, they don't have a chance. Okay? So you got to kind of ask yourself a question. Would you prefer to be the house or do you want to be the player? You see where I'm driving at? You got to ask yourself that question. What do you prefer? I want to be the house or I want to be the player? Right now, with everything you're involved with, Clark, you're the player. That's all. You're the player. And remember, in the long term, the house always wins. That's all I have to say. I love you, brother. I love all of you. I got to run to Ron. Listen, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on this. Just keep coming back. Let's keep talking about it. Yeah, all right, Commander 35, sure. Let's keep talking about it. Let's make it happen. Okay? V for Victory movement. God bless all of you. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. It's entertainment purposes only. God bless. I'll be back.